Well, I work on the third floor, and I, walk 3 flights of stairs every day. And over the course of a couple days, I would get tired going up the stairs, and that was not normal for me. I thought, well, maybe, I'm out of shape, I'm gaining some weight, I need to lose some weight. So I started, eating a little better, running a little bit more, because I always ran. So I was running a little bit more to kind of lose the weight. But even after I lost the weight, climbing the stairs was still a little hard for me. Well, my wife was kind of devastated. She was, but I was kind of calm about it. I'm normally a calm person. But at the same time, I worried about my children. I didn't know if I was going to live or die. We didn't know the stage of it and how far advanced it was. So that was the part that kind of bothered me, that I may not get to see my girls get married. I may not get to see my son grow up and play football or basketball or graduate from high school, graduate from college, anything. So I was more worried about not being able to be a part of my children's life as they grew up more than living or dying. So I went to a nurse practitioner, and she went through a battery of tests with me, and she told me, I think you may have a serious problem here. I'm going to refer you to another practitioner. And the second practitioner was a gastroenterologist. And so at that point is when I learned that I had the cancer. I'm married. I have 5 kids in the house and 2 kids in college. So we have baseball, football, dance practice, clean up your room, do your chores, go to bed. That's my life. I just happened to be home one day after chemo, and I was, checking my pay stub, and I realized, oh, what is this $38 that's coming out of my check? And I called Human Resources. I said, what is this $38 that's coming out of my check? They said, well, that's your cancer policy. I said, oh yeah, I got a cancer policy. So I called American Fidelity, and I said, hey, do I have a cancer policy with you guys? They said, well, yes, sir, you've had a cancer policy for about 2 or 3 years. I was like, great. There were a lot of residual bills that were coming up. The lab sends you a bill, the anesthesiologist sends you a bill. Well, all the little residual bills that came along with it that the comprehensive policy didn't pay, guess who paid it? American Fidelity. Getting my first claim taken care of, they were advising me of all the things I could file for. And I was thinking, what kind of insurance company does this? Where people are actually saying, well, you could file for this. You can also file for this. You can also file for that. You just don't think an insurance company is going to actually do what they say they're going to do. And then the folks at the insurance company are actually helping you to get more money to pay your bills so you can worry about getting well and not be stressed about, can I feed my family today? I like to tell people my story to let them know that, hope against hope, you can make it out of whatever situation you're in, especially this cancer. We can beat cancer. American Fidelity is my family, an extension of my